State of the Unit addresses. This one's for February 2947. All right, now as you see, I'm playing a little bit of War Thunder right now, but that's just to pass the time while I kind of am distracted and telling you about our State of the Unit. All right, as you can see, I've posted some topics there on the left. I don't know if you can see them all, but I've got basically membership and recruiting. I'm going to talk about past events, upcoming events, news from the verse, unit news, promotions and awards, and housekeeping. This might be the new format that I'm going to do this year's State of the Unit addresses, because this way I can save this on my broadcasting, and then each time I do it I can just pop it up and pull up the document and it'll be new right there, and that way everything will be super easy. Sometimes I'll be playing Star Citizen, sometimes I'll be playing War Thunder, sometimes I'll be playing Dreadnought, or who knows what I'll be playing, right? But this is what I'm playing today, is War Thunder, and it looks like I can't find a match apparently, but that's okay. So let's talk about membership and recruiting. I think we're doing a really good job on recruiting. January we had increased in size by only 1 member, but the previous month we had increased by 3. So it averages out to about 2 members a month, which is pretty much my goal, 24 members a year. We're sitting at currently 20 members on the RSI, not the RSI, the Engine website, the onenas.engine.com. But we have 8, it says 16, but we do have 18 on the RSI website. Okay, boo, 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 boo. I might be from time to time get distracted because I might get into a dogfight or something like that. But all right, so yeah, we picked up Shane this month. Totally cool. Yeah, super cool. Okay, now I've noticed that we've got a lot of people in the squadron. I've noticed this. We have a lot of people in the squadron that aren't on our Discord. Okay, and the ones that, and there are a few people that are in our Discord that have never used the microphone. So they've never actually moved from the right side of Discord over to the left side. Once you move over to the left side and you enter a room, either our hangar, saber section, first-person shooter section, the even the War Thunder page, any of those, if you enter any of those on the left, you'll automatically activate your microphone if you have one. You can actually begin to start chatting and talking with other members. You can join in matches with them. You can team up with them, and that's the whole reason for the squadron, right? Is to get into teams, play as a team, work on our cohesion as a team. If that's not what you're planning on doing, if that's not the reason why you joined a squadron, was to team up with other players, then rethink why you joined the squadron. That's what I'm going to say. Please keep going. Now, as a recruit, we're back to recruiting and membership. Please continue to post in the forums on RSI website that we're recruiting. If you make YouTube videos, or if you go to other forums like Reddit or anything like that, be sure to post that we are recruiting. If you're playing in the game and you log into Crusader and you know it's a multiplayer match, post in the chat that we're recruiting. You don't have to spam it. Don't do it every 5 minutes, every hour. Don't do that. Just do it once when you start your night. Like you play, you log in, you jump into Crusader, post. Then go about your business. Just leave it. And make sure you post the website address so people don't have to ask you. They can go straight to the website and they can do some research. That helps us recruit. If you're not doing that, shame on you, because the reason, again, back to the why did you join a squadron? You joined a squadron so that you could team up with players, so that when you go into matches, maybe a first person, maybe an assault on a base, and we need like 20 people. Well, we can't do it if we don't have any friends, if we don't have any people in our unit. So we got to start recruiting. Okay, we got 20 right now. That's not too bad. That's not shabby. But we got to get 20 more by the end of this year. That would be awesome if we had 40 people by the end of this year. And then maybe another 40 people by the end of the next year. So we'd be closer to 100. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Okay? Just throwing that out there. So, okay. So just keep recruiting on the RSI thread. If you don't know how to get there, go to the engine website, our unit website, and on the upper right-hand corner, there's a bunch of quick links. And one of those says recruiting thread on RSI site. Go there. Okay, we got some Spitfires. We got a Wyvern. I'm not taking him down. Hugga bugga, man. Hugga bugga. I might go after one of these Spitfires or that definitely a Wyvern because he's like easy to shoot down. I don't know where I want to go. Look, we got these P-51s doing some side climbing. And as you know, if you know me at all, I despise people that side climbing's a thing. Good, do it. But once our team starts engaging the enemy, or once you find the enemy, stop side climbing. Go towards the enemy. Help the team out. Okay, that's sorry. I'm a team player, I'm not an individual player, sorry. Okay, let's go to past events. That's the next topic, right? Okay, B-17, down. I think, okay, Spitfire, down. I think I'm going to go after that Agogi. That's his squadron name. Captain Himbad is the Wyvern pilot. I'm going to announce it. There you go. That way people know I'm going after him. Okay, past events. Well, we game on Star Citizen Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Or at least I do, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Every Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you want to play with me, jump on there. Play with me. Okay? Starting in probably, what do I have? Oh, I don't have it. Okay. Some nights, like in this last month, past events, and some of these, oh, they already got them. Dang. In the past months, we were doing some dog fighting. We were doing some, yeah, we were doing some dog fighting. We were doing some, whoa, what's going on? Is he coming after me? He's coming after me. Ah, I took his energy from him. Yeah, he hurt my engine. I don't care. I'm going to kill him. He's coming back up. You see that? He's climbing. He's going to try to climb back up. I'm going to let him. He just lost a bunch of energy climbing. I'm on him. Sorry, guys. Pause. I hope he doesn't have multiple friends that are coming after me while I'm chasing him down. Maybe I should shoot straight. Let's throttle this bitch up. Yes, please climb. No, dang it. I got a hit. Got another hit. Now I'm down to machine guns. Dang it. Okay, it's all good. Who am I? Oh yeah, I'm American. I can't be landing out here. And my water's like super hot. Let's fix that issue. So you get for not paying attention to my water. Come on, water, cool off. You're at 442. Come on. Oh my gosh, I'm at 30% throttle. My speed's going so slow. I put flaps down to hopefully give me some lift, but that ain't giving me lift. Speed's going up. Hopefully the 50% throttle is going to help me. I'm crashing. '61's not giving me any lift. Oh, that's definitely not giving me any lift. Let's land over here. I'm done. I'm crashing. Hey, 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 look at that. Come on, between the trees. Come on. Look at that. Come on, come on. Angle it over. Nope, 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 nope. I don't know how I did that, but that's okay. Okay, well, at least I would walk home. No, we won't, but actually I can. Maybe if I let my engine cool off, it'll let me start it up. If it does, I'm driving over to the airfield. Let's see what happens. Temperature's going down. I don't think it'll let me restart it though, but we're gonna try. All right, so yeah, so we game every Thursday. That's past events. We've had some people come and join us in the matches. They've flown with us. They've played on a multi-crew. We've done some first-person shooting in first-person matches. It's been pretty fun. Continue to do that. Continue to spread the word, the good word that the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is recruiting. Upcoming events. I have it on here that I'm scheduling some foot training sessions. Okay, all that really is just working together as a team. We're not actually coming up with any strategies or tactics. We're just playing together right now, okay? Later on, once we get the BBC, which is the basic boot camp, once we get that, the beta boot camp, that's a boot camp that we're going to be implementing during beta. When it goes live, then it's not going to be called beta boot camp anymore. It's just going to be called boot camp. But I'm thinking that we're going to start boot camp down the road. I want to really start boot camp after 3.0 comes out. Okay, there is some training that you can earn. You can earn your communications ribbon by logging into Discord. Okay, if you log into Discord, get a profile, log into Discord, boom, you automatically get your communications ribbon. Beta boot camp is not going to be until 3.0 comes out. You know, and even then, maybe a month or so afterwards, just until we get a feel of things. But I've got the communications ribbon, default, easy to get. All you have to do is set up a Discord. Boom, you automatically get it. To get the basic maneuvering ribbon for the basic boot camp or the beta boot camp, all we have to do is fly with an instructor, fly a match in the racing, and there's certain requirements for that. And if you can make it around the track in like 2 minutes, that you don't have to be fast, you don't have to be good. All you have to do is make it around the track in 2 minutes. If you can do that, then you obviously know how to fly your ship. So you know how to use the boost, you know how to turn, you know basic stuff. And that's all that's asking you to do is be basic. It's not asking you for advanced flight techniques or anything like that. That's going to come later. But right now, under boot camp, it's just making sure that you don't get yourself killed, right? Okay, so that's an easy one to get too. There's a few others that I'm working out in the boot camp, and we have to wait till those rules get implemented into the game before we can set up a boot camp, because all we're doing right now is just theory crafting what or how to do certain tactics. And so until those actually get into the game, we can't say, hey, let's do this or let's do that. Okay, news from the verse. This is pretty straightforward. You know that 2.6 went live. Ships fly differently, and now we can truly practice our FPS in Star Marine. We can also truly practice, not really, in the PU. It doesn't fly. You don't fight exactly the same in the PU as you do in Star Marine, and the reason why that is because of the reason why they need to release 2.1. 2.1 is actually going to be the improved netcode, and once they improve the netcode, then we're going to improve our performance both in Star Marine and in the PU, and then the FPS will truly be a representation. Because I think because we got grenades now, we're going to have reloading, and they're changing the way grenades act. Also, they're going to bounce off walls, and we're going to hear it go ding, 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 and then boom. So when we hear the ding, 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 then you know, hey, there's a grenade, run, you know. And I think they're also going to put something in your HUD that says, grenade, over there, don't go over there, that kind of thing. If it does that, then that's great too. I know there's a lot of people, I'm not going to say a lot of people, there's a couple of streamers out there that say, oh my god, they're going to put a little arrow pointing at the grenade, and they're getting all panicky and like, oh my god, that's so unrealistic. Whatever. You're talking about 1,000 years from now. I'm sure that your computer in your helmet will be able to track a grenade. So if somebody throws a grenade in your room, your little AI assistant helmet advisor is going to say, get the F out of this room, you got a grenade. It's not just going to sit there. I don't think people realize 1,000 years, technology is going to change. So we're going to have stuff like that. So stop. I wish these other streamers wouldn't complain about stuff like that. I personally would love, and another thing, okay, let's back this up. This isn't really State of the Unit. This is me bitching about the grenades. If I was really in the game, or really in the universe, really there, and you want it to be immersive, right? But if I was really there, I would feel things, I could hear things, I could see things. Temperature would change. You know, these kind of things that I cannot get from a computer monitor and microphones. I can't get the total experience of the world. So, if and when I was in situations where grenades were being thrown at me, I did not have to see the grenade fly into the room to know it was there. This is me in real life. If a grenade came into my room or into my area in the woods, let's say, I would almost psychically, I'm sure it wasn't psychic, but I could almost tell immediately that, hey, there's a dangerous little thing right next to me. You know, and that can't be translated through a computer. So the way game designers, hopefully the way CIG is doing it, is giving you that indicator that you as a human being in the real world would have automatically anyway. Okay, so I don't complain about stuff like that. You know, if my HUD says, hey, you got a grenade over here on the... Okay, cool. Let me get out of the way. I'm going to go down there and die. How about that? Let's go down here and die. Okay, while I'm doing that, 3.0 is coming out. That's coming out soon, probably 2 or 3 months. When 3.0, okay, nobody else is diving down there. Then I ain't gonna do it. You guys are all 16 kilometers away. There, I just bitched at it. I said, our team is side climbing, so you ain't getting any. Sterling, you think I could shoot a Sterling down? I don't know. I think I need to go down there and take on some Typhoons. What do you think? Okay. Okay, so when 3.0 comes out, there's going to be real missions. We're going to get some missions. And they're supposed to be introducing cargo. So as soon as they enter cargo into the equation, there's a risk of it getting kidnapped or captured by other players. And as soon as they allow players to start economizing with other players, i.e. offer them jobs, give them money, provide them with credits for doing certain tasks, as soon as that happens, we're going to be getting hired. You don't need cover. I can't seem to raise my mouse for some reason. I couldn't get my nose of my plane into the right spot. Not like that. Oh! Help! I'm getting ganked.
Need cover.
That's me. Need cover. Guess what? Ha! Typhoon! You can't do this. That Spitfire can do it, though.
Attention to the map.
Man, that didn't hit him. That's some bullshit right there. That's some bullshit.
A little more effort and victory will be yours.
A Seafire? Nah, he's gonna outrun me. I can't outrun a Seafire. I just like that maneuver, sucker.
Somebody cover me.
Nobody's coming down here to cover me. Am I gaining on him? I am. Somebody's behind me. I know. I don't care. As long as I get to kill this Firefly. No! Bad maneuver. Really? I lived through that? No, there's no way. Okay. Oh, I should have pulled the trigger. Dang it. I broke my propellers. Okay, that was a bad call on my part. I was going this way, and I said, you know what? If I go this way, I'll throw them off. And yeah, I threw them off all right by crashing. Messed me up. Okay, no problem. Let's stay out of this. You got me. Escort missions. So I anticipate us being called in to do escort missions. If we are called in to do escort missions, we're going to need a boot camp training or an organizational SOP on how we perform or conduct these escort missions. Maybe we post some Marines on the merchant ship just in case it gets disabled. Those Marines can repel boarders. Maybe we help man those turrets that cargo ship has. Maybe we have escort fighters that fly alongside these things. Maybe we bring our own cargo ship and share the load. You know, who knows how we're going to do this? We need to kind of get together once these rules come into the game. We need to work it out. So we're going to need our FPS guys. That would be you, Space Cowboy, because you are the new FPS leader. You're going to need to You're the Marine leader, so you're going to need to help me, work with me on coming up with some kind of strategy on that. Reconnaissance-wise, we got Grubbalicious. Petty Officer Grubbalicious is taking over the Recon and Exploration Department. So, detachment. So he's going to need to work with me on maybe scouting ahead. And then we need a Saber leader. We need a guy in charge of the Sabers. And that has fallen to me as a default, but once we get a large enough group, I'm going to need someone automatically in charge of, or someone separate in charge of the fighters so that I can be more of a umbrella. Let's go ahead and jump into something completely different. So yeah, so look forward to that. We're going to need leaders for each of the different departments, and then if you're in those departments, look to your leaders for support. And also, if you want to become a leader of one of the departments that isn't mentioned, then let me know. We have our criminal investigation unit is taken over by Aaron. He's our leader for there. Then we got Grubbalicious is reconnaissance and exploration, and Space Reaper is our FPS Marine. And then right now, what do we have open? We have the merchants. It used to be Marius. I have not seen Marius in over a year. He's way inactive. We have some inactive members. I'm going to get into that in a minute too. So we need somebody to take over the merchants. We need somebody to take over the Sabers. See that? We need that. Okay, so what else we got? Unit news. Okay, we've entered into an alliance with Ares 7 Corps, okay? From what I could tell, it's a Spanish-speaking organization. They are into exploration and defense of the UEE. They are trying to stay kind of as a military mercenary style group. Totally cool. Don't have any problems with them at all. Haven't really met any of them. I've just chatted with their leader. They're a small organization, kind of like we are. But if you get two small organizations to working together, that's one bigger organization, basically. We're an alliance of friends. If you see anybody from Ares 7 Corps, say hi, be friendly. If they need our help, all they got to do is call for us. We'll go help them. If we need their help, we'll call for them. They'll respond. But right now, it's kind of on a trial period because even though I told them that we are in alliance with them, there hasn't really been any kind of interaction after that initial, hey, let's form an alliance. Okay, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out. Hopefully, it'll be great. I want it to be great. Let's see if it's great. Promotions and awards. Having said this, Space Reaper was promoted to Petty Officer, and he assumed command of the Marines. Grubblicious was promoted to Petty Officer, and he assumes the command of Recon Exploration, as mentioned earlier. Okay, housekeeping. Final thing, right? If you're a member of the Squadron, I expect you to log into Discord. I mentioned this earlier. It's our voice chat service. You'll also earn communications ribbon. But I want you to log into Discord because I want you to be a team player, not a lone wolf. Okay, if you're not logged into Discord or our engine site, or if you haven't played any games with us in Star Citizen in a month or two, and there's some of you out there that have 4 or 5 months haven't ever logged into the website, haven't ever got into Discord, nothing. You joined our unit and then silence. Or you joined the unit a year ago, were real active for a month or two, and then there's no more activity. Okay, what I'm going to do with those names is I'm going to put them in our inactive reserve roster. I already have a couple of people in the inactive reserve roster, but I'm going to start adding more people to it so that it doesn't give the illusion when you go to our website that we've got like 20 people when really we've only got about 10 people playing the game. Okay, so the inactive roster will be over here. Hopefully it won't, you know, I can only count maybe 4 or 5 people that I think are that deserve to be on the inactive roster. But if you don't ever talk to us in chat, you might get on Discord, but if you don't ever say anything to us, you don't ever play any games with us, or you don't ever go to our website, you're inactive. Yeah, so when you go to inactive, that's okay. This is something that's kind of important, and this will be the last topic. I don't even have it on my thing because I wasn't sure if I wanted to kind of say this, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you because I want to be transparent. I want everyone in the unit to understand this. If you're inactive, you lose your rank in the unit. I basically bring you back to being not a trainee, but you're a trooper. You're a seaman, is what they call them. A space hand in our unit. And then if you had a position of leadership, like I'm going to use Marius as an example. He had a position of leadership as our merchant leader. I haven't heard from him. I haven't heard a word from him in a year. How could he be the merchant leader? He can't be. You can't be a leader in our unit unless you stay active. If you're not active, you lose your rank, you get removed from leadership position, it opens up a spot for someone else. So if you're interested in taking his spot as a merchant leader, let me know. If you're interested in taking a spot as the Saber leader, let me know. So in the next day or so, expect to see some people move to the inactive roster. All right, and you notice, man, look at this. Look how long it's taken us to load. This has been on for quite a while. Okay, so thanks for coming out and checking out this video. I do appreciate everyone in the unit. If you're not from the unit, you watch this video, you might have learned something a little bit about our unit, and because it's a public video. Share it with your friends. If you are interested in joining a cool unit, this is the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, and we are a Navy squadron. So we role play a semi-military mil-sim type. I'm going to say light role play, light mil-sim of Navy. We have Navy ranks and we have Navy roles, but I know that half of you probably never served in the service, and we understand that. We're really just here to have fun, but we kind of like play it off as, hey, we're all in the Navy, you know. And you know, like we have Navy uniforms, and you know, we'll salute, you know, and we'll say, you know, yes sir, no sir, you know, yes sir, right away sir, you know, that kind of stuff. That's not, it's not like we're not anal about it, you know what I mean? It's all in good fun. Okay, so if you want to join us, check us out at 1nas.engine.com. We basically, this is something else you want to know, we pretty much will accept anybody into the unit. We will. Open arms. Come on, join us. Yeah, cool. And then we evaluate you. I know there are groups out there, there's units out there that say, no, we're going to evaluate you first. You have to play with us. We have to like you. And then we give you permission to join our unit. I have a little, that's a little elitism, you know, and I try to avoid being an elitist. Yes, our unit's elite, but we do it in a way where it's like, think of it like this. If you can join Special Forces. Anybody can join Special Forces, but then you have to make it through training. If you don't make it through training, you get washed out. You're out. Goodbye. That's how we work it. Everybody can join our Special Forces, but if you can't make it through our training period, which is our initial boot camp, then you're washed out. Ring the bell. You're gone. All right, guys. Well, I said enough. Thank you for joining us, and I'll see you in our hand.